So I'm pretty excited to show you a couple different houses today. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna be doing. I'm in Huntersville, North Carolina, north side of town, just a few minutes away from the famous Lake Norman. And we're gonna show you two different houses. So the first one is this beautiful traditional house right behind me, absolutely gorgeous. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you exactly whereabouts we are in Huntersville, but I just can't wait all that time. I'm gonna give you a quick sneak peek right now. This builder, Mattomy Homes, the developer that they've partnered with, is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at some of these lots that are available. One of the things I always look for when I'm coming into a new development, did the developer leave the trees, mature trees around? Are there good lots available if you want that privacy in here? And as you can see, the answer is yes. Then we're gonna see a second house. I have literally got the keys to the kingdom today. I'm gonna show you the big brother of this house. Absolutely amazing. The features in this are just so unique from this house that we're gonna tour initially. Then we're gonna talk about incentives. It just keeps getting better and better and better. The builder has just given me insight to some incentives that are just about ready to hit. So you're gonna have to stick around to learn what those incentives are. My name is Dean and I put out videos every single week about living here in sunny Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm also a real estate agent. So if you have any questions about this video, if you need help finding your next home here in the Queen City, including those South Carolina suburbs, I'm gonna drop my phone number right below. Go ahead, pause this video, write it down, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. And with that being said, you guys ready to go? Because I know I am. So it is as hot as you like today. I'm gonna get inside here quick six, but I wanna point out a couple things here on the exterior elevation so you can kind of see what this builder has done as far as their standard package on this house. You got the nice veneer stoning right here, hardy board siding. It is a cement base, so it's pretty much indestructible. Here's something small that people overlook, but it's huge, especially if you're like me and you like your garage, you like your man space. They do have the windows up here, which lets natural light into the garage so it doesn't seem gloomy. But look at this entranceway. Here's another thing I want to point out is you've got three different styles of siding. You got the stone, you got the hardy board. Last but not least, you do have the board and batten style over here. So you've got this nice, beautiful little entrance point. Really like this. Just look at how it is coming into this house. You've got the nice 8-foot French doors. And the exterior, it does come mulched. You got your bushes planted here, just ready to go. All you gotta do is come in and mow the grass, which doesn't sound fun right now because it is hot, hot, hot. And I sincerely hope the AC unit is working in here because I'm starting to sweat. Entrance point to the house, just look at this, really nice. You can see right through to the back of the house where all your Action Jackson living is gonna be. Entranceway is real nice, so you can see at this, they staged it real good. They've got the chair rail coming in here on this side, both sides in fact. Almost missed that. We'll get down there here in a second, but I want to take you to the main living area right out the gate because after all, that's pretty much where everybody does their everyday living. Office sneak peek. All right, so here we go. Like all new constructions, open floor plans, they're all the rage. This is nothing unique about this. But the size of the room is nice. Kitchen, dining area, and you've got your living room over here. And of course, you've got a nice area out back there with the porch. Look at the kitchen first. So this is what you're gonna see when you first come into the house. I mean, just look at that, guys. Love the packages, the palettes that the designer has picked out. You've got your nice LVP flooring. Love the way that they've laid the boards horizontally so you don't come into the house and it looks like you're living in a bowling alley right here. So a lot of what they've done. So here you got the nice countertops, quartz of course, cabinets. They look to me, I'm not great with colors, but that looks like a very soft or light green color, should I say. Here's where your fridge is gonna go. You've got your pantry over here, but my favorite part of this kitchen is this kitchen island. You've got some different style panels over here. You got 4 bar stools, looks really good. Quartz countertop right there. You got the double deep sink on that corner. Let's check out the pantry. I know that's very important to all people. Oh wow, nice size. I thought it was gonna be a bit small, guys, than this. It's actually pretty big. So you've got plenty of rooms shelving in here, lots of storage on the floor as well. So if you're looking for a big pantry, this is going to be a good option for you. But I like this kitchen island, really nice. Love the quartz countertops that they picked out with the streaks in it. Looks really nice. And this is huge. This is about a 9-foot island. So you've got 4 bar stools over here, as you can see. So this is a great spot if you're going to be hanging out here with a family, chatting, doing some entertaining, maybe breakfast with the kids while you have your coffee, chatting with them before they go off to school. This is just a really nice spot right here. And of course, you've got the pendulum lighting, which is nice. You can pick out the different lighting packages in this place. So if you're looking for something a little different style, you've got those options. But this is what it's going to look like when you're in your little command center in the kitchen and you're looking out over the rest of the house. So nice. But really good sink. Here's the thing I mentioned on all my videos. You probably heard me say this a couple of times, but here's these protectors that you get from Amazon. They're about 15 bucks. Absolute must have. If you do not have one of these and you are throwing stuff in the sink, it will scratch. These sinks look awesome, but they do scratch pretty easy. So it's 15 bucks, well spent. Here's a bit of a shot of the kitchen islands, same color cabinets on here. That's where your dishwasher is over here. So look at the size of it. I mean, this is huge. Love it. Love this different texture. I was seeing if they open up. They are not. They do not open up. I was hoping that they would be extra storage, but it's a pretty big kitchen, so you don't really need it. And here we go. So this is your 5-burner gas cooktop. You've got your hood up here. You got really nice backsplash. It's not your typical subway tile. Nice design that they picked out on here. Let's see, I was seeing if they have no under cabinetry lighting on here, but it's something you could of course add on to it. And then you've got your microwave oven stack right here. Let's just test if these are soft close. Look at that, guys. Live test, they are soft close, so real good. Let's just give it one more. Let's have another look. Oh, I'm gonna show you another thing right here. Let's see if these come through. These are dovetail joints right over here, which is a nice upgrade so you don't have the cheap shaker cabinets. And yes, they are soft close. So this kitchen passed the sniff test, absolutely. Double window over here, lots of natural light, very important. Really good. Just let me know what you think about this, guys. I love the colors of the kitchen that they picked out. Stainless steel, all you need is your fridge in here. Really good. All right, so no formal dining room. You've got a dining area, pretty standard in today's lifestyle. There is an extra room down here if you wanted to switch to a formal dining room, but they've got it staged as an office. But of course, now you've got the living room. So very standard in here. 3 windows, again, lots of natural lights. You've got the double, the 3, and the slider glass over here. So it's good. You can go ahead and a lot of natural lights coming in here. So it doesn't feel gloomy, dingy, tight in any stretch of the imagination. They got a nice piece of furniture here, but I do prefer it when they do the built-ins personally. You can get those done aftermarket. Get a nice carpenter in here and get some custom cabinets built in on there. It looks real good. But you got your gas fireplace, real nice. And like everywhere else, you've got a TV above the wall. That's a tiny TV, guys. That's screaming for a 75-inch TV, so you could definitely add that. Now, the way that they've done the furniture, I don't think it does the room too much justice, but again, it's for the staging, so I get why they've done it. Nice ceiling and floor molding on here, real nice. Gas fireplace with a mantle around it, looks good. You got the switch on the side, so you can just switch them right off, and it's got the tile around it, so looks like a pretty good spot. All right, so I'm gonna show you a couple other rooms before we get to the main level guest suite, which is real good, so stick around for that. But I'm going to show you so you can see the size of this backyard. So the neighbors already moved in, got the fence up going there. Here's one that doesn't back to woods, but they have planted some trees here, so you could easily fence this in. So it's a nice little spot. Really like these porches. I would absolutely screen that bad boy in, so you can actually enjoy it a bit more in the summer. As you can see, just look at the size of it. Really nice looking house at the back. Now, this is kind of unusual. You've got your different style of windows on the back, so it doesn't look like a shoebox back here. So it looks good, and you've got the veneer stoning all around the foundation of the house. You got one AC unit, So that tells us right out of the gate that this house is a dual damper system. So you'll have 2 thermostats. You'll be able to control the different temperatures up out here. But this is nice. I might come out here after and have a glass of lemonade when I'm finished shooting. I could definitely get comfortable out here. Get a TV that comes down from the ceiling. Swap that ceiling fan light out for a ceiling can light for a fan. Definitely need a fan. Get a TV out here. You're good to go. Just do some entertaining. Invite the friends around. All right. Let's have a look now at the home office. Now the home office, you can, I think I broke the door. All right, the home office, I think you can switch it out for a formal dining room, but they've set it up. The only difference, if you go the formal dining room route, personally, I would take these doors off right here. These French doors, they are huge though. These are 8 feet doors. You could take these off, and you can have this space more open up because the entranceway to it is just huge, really big. Look at that, really nice. But this works well as a home office. So if you're working from home, definitely works for a home office in here. Good space, good space. Look at how big it is. Hanging out here, nice glass window, of course. Really good. Off the main living area, so it's nice. You can shut these French doors and you're good to go. Now, when we get to the second level, so just hang tight here. We're gonna get up there. There's a room up there that you just have to see. I almost missed it. When I did my initial pre-walkthrough, I missed it, completely missed it, and then caught it on the double back. So wait to see that. And it's got a really nice bonus room up here. So we're gonna go ahead and start back from the front of the house. Front door, 8 feet front door. You got the entrance point over here. You do have your garage over here. Remember when I told you about the natural light that comes through that window? Now you can really appreciate that. And over here you've got your water heater, electrical outlet panel, so you've got a little space over here if you wanted to. Actually, what's going on? Here's another spot I missed. Guys, I did a bad job on this. I completely missed that, but that's nice. You've got like a little area over here in the garage under the stairs, so you could go ahead and build some additional storage back over there. Put your lawnmower over there. Endless possibilities what you could do. So who doesn't want a guest suite at the front of the house, out the way? In-laws are in town. Stick them in here. You've got a cloak closet. I'm not going to open that. It's pretty basic. And in here you do have, of course, a very small room. I'm going to say it's not a square. I'm going to say this is a 10 by 12 room. So it's not a huge room. That is a queen size bed to give you a point of reference. A couple pieces of furniture, a couple of windows in here for natural light. You got some more furniture over here. So it's plenty big enough for that guest suite. Really nice space. Not huge, but again, you don't want them to be too comfy, do you? And now you've got this nice closet. It is a nice walk-in closet. Not much is going on in here, but it's a nice size to give you an idea. Really like that. Looks pretty cool. Here's this room. Like it. Just comfortable enough for a guest suite. And what makes this a little bit better is you're gonna have now their own bathroom. So check this out. Nice. Same countertops, cabinets it looks like. You got the shower pan and it's subway tiled, 3/4 roughly. You got the cut glass in there, shelving. Looks good. Just a single sink in here. And this is gonna double as well for your half powder room, so to speak. So people don't have to go through bedrooms or in different rooms to get to I'm gonna go in here. See, I told you it wasn't very exciting, right? I wasn't joking. All right, so let's check out upstairs now and let's go ahead and see a couple of these rooms that I want to show you. So stairs are really nice. You've got the wood treads on here, so it looks really weird when you come into especially new construction, or some of the older houses were doing them 10 years ago. If you had either wood floors or LVP flooring and then they had carpet stairs. Not a good look, guys, not a good look. Do the treads exactly like this with wood. Looks fantastic, really ties the rooms together. And here's something that not all builders do. I'm gonna just talk about this here because I had a situation recently where someone wasn't sure if they wanted this all half walled off or they wanted to go ahead and get the exposed handrails, and it just makes the place just look so much bigger. So if you have that option, guys, and you'll be able to see it at the top here as well, it just opens the space up. It doesn't cost much more to do it, and it's an upgrade I always recommend people do. But speaking of carpet, there has to be carpet somewhere, right? And it's a second level carpet. So this is just a builder grade carpet, but you've got this nice bonus room, or should I say loft area. Nice, you got the can recess lighting, you got the double window, you've got the smallest TV ever up there. What's that, like a 32-inch TV? Come on guys, we got to get better than that. You can get a nice TV on this wall. You got some couches over here. Perfect for a movie room. Maybe you needed a second office. You got two people working from home in the house. Teenage hangout, living room area. Maybe this is a place for the in-laws when they're in town, so they don't have to be with you all the time. All I would recommend is get a bigger TV. Come on, that's terrible. It's not even a real TV, I know, but come on. We'll check out here in a second. That's a sneak peek of the primary owner suite over here, but we've got a place I'm going to show you right over here that really surprised me because I kept missing it, or I missed it when I walked past a couple of times. First thing, let's just get it out of the way. You know what room it is, guys. It is the laundry room. We are showing you the worst room in the house. Well, at least it's got a sink, right? That's not too bad. Who puts their pegs right there? Who does that? Seriously. Okay. All right. So you got a built-in, it's an off-white shaker cabinet, different from downstairs. Notice it is quartz, but it is very thin on this. So this is like their level 1 quartz package in here. You got your hookups and you've got some extra cabinets up here. So can't complain too much. It's a laundry room. Now I'm going to show you 2 different bedrooms. These bedrooms, in my humble opinion, are not very big. These are about 10 by 12 that I'm guessing. They do have the built-ins. It's not a walk-in, it's built-in. It is carpeted throughout, but it's big enough if you wanted to put a queen bed in here. It's probably about the same size as the guests, maybe a little bit smaller. You got the single window out the front of the house, so that's nice. Decent size, not huge, but this floor plan really flows out onto the loft area. So the guess they're thinking is they want the kids' bedrooms close to the loft area, so it kind of gets them out the bedrooms. And here's the second bedroom. This one, it's the same size, but it's actually, I prefer this layout. You've got a side window and you've got these 3 smaller panes up there, which is nice. And then last but not least, you've got this nice walk-in closet right over there. I'm sorry, it's not a walk-in, I said it's built-in. It's not a walk-in closet, it's a built-in. And then let's check out here. We've got the bathroom, full bathroom that shares with the rest of these bedrooms. You got now a tile in the flooring, so we're breaking from the carpet. You got the double vanity, very, very important when you've got a couple kids so they're not arguing all the time over the sink usage. And then this is always nice, love to see this, just so you can see it. There's a separate entranceway, or not an entranceway, but there's a separate door to get into the bath, shower combo, and the commode. So at least keep the arguing down to a minimum. We know we're never gonna get those kids completely stop arguing, but it's a hit. So here's the secret room. So when I first came up here, this was closed. I was thinking, did I miss a bedroom? What's this room over here? And here's where I really threw me. I thought it was a closet or a linen closet. So this is where it's different. So you're gonna open this door and then you open up into an alleyway that has this bedroom tucked back by the back of the house. So it's not a huge room, it's the same, I'm guessing 10 by 12 as far as the size. Just a single window in here. So enough natural light, but it's not huge. Decent size, queen size bed. But I just thought it was really strange that they had done this final bedroom and put a door over there and kind of kept this separate, because then I found out that this room doesn't have a built-in, it has a walk-in closet, which is nice. So this bedroom is probably for somebody that is a bit further up on the food chain in your family. So they've got the room, a bit more privacy, and it's getting a little bit better because we have a bathroom and it's got the same finishes as with the one that's shared for the other 2 rooms, but this one just has a single vanity. So look at this, single vanity, commode, you got the bath, shower. Oh, it's not a bath, it's a shower, pan, decent. So it's like a really decent size. All right, so we have one more bedroom to show you, and of course it's the primary owner suite, and I've saved the best for last in here. So as you're coming off here, again is this nice loft area. It's the only room on the top of the stairs. When you hit the left, everything else is separate, so you have that nice privacy area. But guys, just look at this bedroom, this primary owner suite. Huge space, love the double windows in here. You've got the nice king size bed. Could you go a little bit bigger? I think you could, but you would block a little bit of the light from the windows on either side. But really nice. You still got the same carpet up here, so no LVP, but you have that option to do it. But here is just the size of this. You got the nice tray ceilings. No fan in this one either, but you do have the nice can recess lighting. You got the primary owner's bathroom. We'll get there in a second. But let's just go ahead and then just unpack. And the closet, very important for the primary owner's suite. I will be honest with you, it's not huge. Let's just go in just to make sure I'm giving you some. It's a decent size. It's long, narrow, definitely big enough, maybe for one, depending on how much shopping your wife does, but it might not be big enough for two, so you might have to hunt for another closet around here. But again, it's plenty big enough, just depending on kind of the house. But here is one thing I just cannot wait to show you. And also, I better preface this as well. If you like this bathroom, wait until you see the next floor plan's bathroom, my personal favorite. But this is a really nice bathroom, so let's just check this out. So when you're coming in here, you have this absolutely gorgeous shower. You've got the one-quarter wall built up, custom cut glass. You got the nice opening over here. You got the tile floor, bench, window. Here's one thing that's really nice. A lot of the times in some of these larger showers, they do not put the rain head shower in here. They'll just have one. This one has two. Ta-da! But it's pretty narrow outside of that. You've just got enough space right here. You do have the tile flooring, which is nice. Kind of the same tile as the side, so it almost looks a bit like an optical illusion here, but it's not. You've got the double vanity. You've got the same counters, cabinets, countertops, and the thicker quartz finishing over here. It's not level one. And then of course you've got your commode room in here. So this is a really nice shower. Love the shower. The only gripe on it, this shower is just so nice. It just takes up a lot of space on here. So there really isn't a lot of room everywhere else around here. But you know, again, first world problems. This is plenty big enough. Do like it. This floor plan is really nice. Love this open master bedroom, primary owner suite, should I say. And of course the closet over there. So it's really nice. Huge bedrooms. They do take away a little bit of square footage from that bathroom and that closet, if I can be completely honest. But wait until you see the next floor plan. So I hope you like that floor plan as much as I did. 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. Obviously you've got a 2-car garage in this. It's a little bit under 2,900 square feet, and the floor plan itself is called the Sequoia. Just like remember the old Sequoia Toyota cars? I think they've actually re-released them. Unrelated, because it's obviously built by Mattomy Homes, but as you can just see, it's just a hugely popular floor plan because of the size, the number of bedrooms. You've got a bedroom downstairs. You've got the loft area, the home office, hugely popular in this community. Speaking of, there's going to be 32 homes built in this community when it's all said and done, and it's called Roseshire Chase. Try saying that 3 times. That's the name of the community. There's going to be no amenities as far as pool, amenity center, or clubhouse, anything like that. They've done that specifically for 2 reasons. First, it's a smaller community. They want to keep the HOA costs down. And secondly is this location. We are in walking distance, under a quarter of a mile from Roseshire Chase Shopping Center. We are about a 2-3 minute drive from like Birkdale Village. So you have all the amenities right here in Huntersville. It's 14 miles if you want to travel down south and be in Uptown, if that's where you're working. So as far as location, there is so much around here. And of course, we cannot talk about Huntersville without talking about the good old Lake Norman. So if you like that salt life weekend, Huntersville is a really popular spot to be. All right, so before we get into the second floor plan, which is actually the bigger brother of the two, I just want to ask one thing and just one thing only. We're out here every single week, really trying to make these communities shine, put spotlights on them for you. And all I ask in return is, will you give me a thumbs up? Will you let me know that you like these videos, that you're watching them and they're bringing value to you? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck searching online, looking at pictures online on Zillow, and it's just not the same feel. So we get the keys to the kingdom for you. We get the pricing, the best deals possible, so you can come straight for us. I'm going to put my phone number again down below. Go ahead, pause this video, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. And if you're really feeling generous today, think about subscribing to the channel and really help support it. All right, guys, so enough self-promoting on here. I can't wait to get you into the second floor plan. All right, let's go. So it is big brother time. This is going to be the Voyager floor plan. It's still a 5-bedroom house. It's still 4 full bathrooms. The square footage is just going to bump right up to about 3,200 square feet. But there's some features in this house that are just so unique. We'll just look at the exterior of this. This is the elevation called their farmhouse. So you can really see why they get their nice name from. You've got the double front porch as well, but just look at this street over here where this one's on. Actually, this is my favorite street that we're on because both of these lots on both sides have a lot more privacy down here. But as you can see, some of these home sites are available, being built, available right now, but just look at some of the elevations on it. You've got your next door neighbor on this particular house that has a completely different style, color of house, makes each house individually pop. Let's get inside on here. I've got the pricing that I can't wait to show you. And the second level on this one is just absolutely killer. But when you come up here, let me get in this shade so I don't get too burnt today. You've got this absolutely gorgeous front porch. You've got some pillars up here, nice pieces of furniture that really go ahead and enjoy this exterior outside front porch, outdoor living at its finest. Really tall, high front porch as well, so you really do get to feel like you're actually sitting outside. Similar kind of elevation on the house as far as the stonework goes, different style of stone, different color right here on the hardy board. You got the white window casing, which really popped that farmhouse style elevation. But if you were just sitting out here chilling out, this is kind of your view. It's really nice. Beautiful blue sky Carolina day. Trees are out, it's hot as you like. Really nice. Just love this street over here. Just even for a job site, this is really quiet around here. You got a pocket park over there, which probably ain't gonna come through too much, but this is such a great little location. Huge 8-foot front door, looks fantastic. Always love the first impression of a house, so you guys tell me what you think to this one. Let's get that door open so you can see. You've got the same flooring in this one, which is the LVP, same color I believe, same style, really nice. You've got the chair rail right over here when you come in on the left. On the right hand side, bit of a change now because you're going to go straight into the home office. So you've got the French double doors, exactly the same. I'm gonna guess that this is the same size as the other home office, barring its different location. 2 front windows over here, natural light. Looks like it's the exact same furniture. I think the stager just ordered 2 of everything in this room, but it works. Nice place to call home during Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 if you're working from home. Good little spot in here, maybe a kid's spot if you wanted a homework station, really nice. But this hallway just seems great. It's a lot shorter than the last one. You're pretty much into the heart of the house as soon as you open the front door. But there's a couple of pit stops on the way that I wanted to just show you. So coming in, you do have a half bathroom. It's not a full bathroom down here, so technically it's 4.5 bathrooms. You've got your coat closet right over here. Let's check it out. Nothing too exciting. It's got the wire hangers in there. And then you've just got a half powder room. Won't spend too much time in here. It's just a standard vanity. You got the commode, you got the window on here. But it's nice to have this, especially when you're just doing your living in here. But come on guys, look at this. This kitchen, down there we're gonna get to here in a little bit, but just look at this kitchen. Absolutely beautiful. Same style island. This is an absolute huge island, 4 bar stools. This one seems a little bit bigger. This one might be closer to 10 feet over there. That's a huge island. Then you've got the living area right over here. You got your stairs, which is that switchback, which I absolutely love. Fireplace over there. And of course, you've got your dining area. But there's something down there that I just cannot wait to show you. but we're gonna start in the kitchen, the heart of every house. Quartz countertops. This showcases a different color palette package. So you've got this earth tone-ish gray going on. You've got the farmhouse double sink over there. No protector in this one, guys. So we need to let the person know, whoever wants to buy this one, spend 15 bucks and get it protected. You've got white shaker cabinets. Again, just showcasing some of the palettes that this builder offers. You've got the stainless steel package on this one, of course, dishwasher. And on the opposite side, last model home did not have the under cabinetry lighting. This one, as you can see, does. It's an absolute killer feature. It doesn't cost much money, and it really gives that ambient glow, especially if you're hanging out at night watching TV and the kitchen's lit up like this. It just really makes a difference. Got a lot of cabinet space and storage. As you can see, you've got your microwave oven combo, storage all the way around where your refrigerator would be. You got nice little wet bar / coffee area, and more cabinets over here. So you got a lot of cabinet space. And for all you chefs out there, you know you prefer cooking on gas. You will not be disappointed. Let me know what you think about this marble tile backsplash. Don't really see tile like this, or should I say marble like this as far as a backsplash, but give it a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know what you think. Jury's out right now on this, but I do like the texture of it. It does definitely flow with the cabinet color, countertops, backsplash choice. I think they've done a good job. But when you're gonna be hanging out in the kitchen, in your command center, this is gonna be your view. Really good spot. This is downstairs like this, hanging out. Could you see yourself hanging out here with your friends, having a charcuterie board, maybe a couple of cheeky glasses of wine out here? You'd have a good old time. All right, so dining area. This is pretty box standard. They haven't really done anything other than stage it here. Use your imagination. It's a 6-table dining area. So I'm saying that's about a 5-foot table. You could probably go 6 feet, but I would caution anything bigger. If you do a lot of entertaining and you do want a larger area, go that leaf route so you can pull it out and shrink it as needed. We'll get to the backyard here in a second. Let's go ahead and check out this living room area. Like this living room, really nice. Wish they would have done the built-ins again on this side. They haven't. You probably have to do that aftermarket, but absolutely worth doing. And again, guys, come on. They've got a smallest TV up there. It's one of those fake TVs, I get it, but come on. It really doesn't look good. You need to get a good 70, 75-inch TV out there. You need to go ahead and get your Sonos sound system in here so you can watch the games, watch movies down here. Really enjoy it, but it's a big space. You could do it if you like me, but if you like the smaller TV, more power to you. You've got the exact same fireplace, gas fireplace. It's got a switch on the side, so you just flip that switch up when you want it on and off. For the 2 days of the year in the Carolinas, you'll need to get warm. Tiny TV, let's not talk about that anymore. Then you've got this other area. Again, I think this would really look nice, unless you got some nice pieces of furniture here. Those look a little bit like a flat pack from IKEA. But if you had a nice piece of furniture, you could get away with it. Otherwise, go with the built-in routes. Then you've got some natural light, 3 windows, and the double page slider over there. Now let's go to this area that I keep kind of promising to show you, because this is something that the other floor plan did not have. In fact, is this? Okay, so we got some storage. I missed that as well. So let's have a look in here. It goes all the way around. This is the same kind of storage in the last floor plan. We saw it more in the garage area. This one's got access in the house, which I guess is really nice. But coming off this kitchen, your everyday entry point is gonna be here. You've got the world's smallest drop zone, but at least they have one that's as big as they can go. Couple of hooks up there for the kids' bags, coats, kick their shoes off, and some extra storage up here. Not huge, but nice to have. Here's the pantry. Look at this pantry. This one is big. You could fit lots of trips to Costco in here. And what do we got here? We got some pretzels or something? Sourdough nibblers. I have never heard of a sourdough nibbler before, but I might steal a bag. All right, so here's this kind of surprise guest suite room. It's again, remember from the last house, you've got this private entry point in here, but it didn't fool me this time. I found it first time. So you're coming in, you've got the same scenario as the second level on the last house. This time the guest suite has its own little wing of the house, which I like. Flooring carries on throughout, so you've got this nice LVP. You've got your double closets, built-in closets. As soon as you come in on the left, rooms are decent size, probably what's that, 10 by 10, maybe a 12 by 12. Yeah, single window. But here's what I really like about it. This one has its own official bathroom entranceway, and it's the only entrance for this bathroom in the house, period. So this is specifically for the guest suite, which I like. You got some white shakers, quartz, you got the thin quartz countertops there as well. You got your commode and you got your shower pad, which is pretty basic, but you got your custom cut glass, but you do have it tiled 3/4 of the way up, so it's nice. It's not a huge area. There's a linen closet behind this door, so it's not a huge area, but it's nice for this guest suite. Because just look at this, you've got a nice sized guest suite in here, so you can get those out of town guests coming in. They got their own place and waiting till you see level number 2, because this has got a really nice loft area. This is a good space, like it a lot, especially for a in-law suite, maybe a weekend warriors. Really nice. All right, so let's get back out here so you can kind of get the flow of this house. And here we go back to the pantry. I'm gonna get some more, what are those things called? Sourdough nibblers. What the heck is that? Sourdough nibbler. All right. Okay, here we go back to the kitchen. Love this kitchen. Really like it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this downstairs flow. Do you prefer the last one? This one feels bigger, wider, more expansive for sure, with this extra, 300-400 square feet, whatever it is. Now here's one thing I just love about stairs. I much prefer stairs, A, when they have this open handrail, it makes a huge difference. But B, when there's a wraparound, it just looks much better. Rather than the straight shot right to the top, I just love these wraparounds where they have a landing halfway through. So let's go ahead and walk it. Same thing, we talked about the wood stairs going up here, which was real nice. They've kept the same flow going. Coming up here, they've got the chair rest, but guys, look at this area up here. Love this up here. This is killer. This is huge, guys. We do transition now to carpet, but just look at the size of this area up here. You could put another piece of furniture, maybe even a homework desk up here. You could hang your modern art, weird pictures right there. Foosball, who doesn't like foosball? This is so big, you can go ahead and put ping pong, foosball. You can go ahead and get the big sectional, which is absolutely huge. This wall of windows of 3. And I think they've got what is it with this designer? That TV is from like 2006. All right. But you do have your PowerPoints. What's that? You've got your cable and Ethernet provider that is wired. So you definitely need to put a bigger TV, and probably one that's not 2 decades old up here. Other than that, this spot is sweet. This is where I'll be hanging out, right up here. Oh, look at this. But look how small that TV is. All right, I'm not gonna talk about TVs anymore, I promise. But look at this huge area. What do you guys think to this? This loft area is an absolute killer, multi-room. All right, we're gonna get back to that. That is the primary owner's suite. Awesome room. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the house. Through the bonus loft area, we have a very nice laundry room. No sink, cabinets, it's bigger, washer dryer hookups over here. You could go ahead and put a piece of furniture or maybe some built-ins up here. Again, here's the thermostat. So these are those, what are those, Ecobee thermostats. So it's the smart technology. You have one AC unit, but it's dual damper system, so you can control climate separately for the ups and down stairs up here. And then we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom over here. And that's right, another surprise down here. These are not furnished. Bedroom number 2. It's a single window, it's carpeted, it's not huge, 12. I would say this is 12 by 10. I'm guessing here, guys, I'm guesstimating, but it does have a nice built-in walk-in closet. Nice. You got decent size, wraps all the way around over here. Yep. Nice. All right. So it's a decent size, not huge. Wouldn't go too much bigger than a queen, but you got that loft area. This area is the exact same bedroom. It's flipped around. We have the single window, and on this one, we just have the built-ins, no walk-in. So that's the only difference between the two bedrooms. This one seems a little bit, it's about the same size. It's probably 12. It seems a little bit bigger because there's a little entrance point right here that's unusable really, but it seems a little bit bigger, but I'm guessing the actual room itself is not. And then we've got the bathroom right over here. All right, guys, how's it going? Here we go. Double vanity, quartz, shaker cabinets, looks good. You got the double pane window. You got some nice can lighting up here. And of course, you've got the separate door, which is really nice. So it's not hogging the bathroom up if somebody's using the shower or on the toilet. The commode, you do have a light in here, so you can go ahead and sit on the commode and ponder all the decisions you've made in life. Tile backsplash. You've got the metal tub, which is nice. This is not the porcelain plastic type. So it's a nice upgrade in here. So this is a nice, this will be the community bathroom as well for the second level living. But I want to show you something else. We are going down this long hallway, and this area has its own bathroom. Can you believe it? But here's the bedroom itself. This one is staged. It does have a built-in. You got the queen, furniture on either side, plenty big enough, even with a nice big, that's a big bed. It's chewing a lot of space up, but it gives you an idea on how big this room is. It's does seem a little bit bigger. Single window, piece of furniture, nice creative idea, nice touch. But here's what this room has that the others just simply do not. So you've got a single vanity, commode, same bathtub, same shower tile, almost all the way to the ceiling. Got the nice window in here as well, so that's really good. Really like this room. So this one jumps to mind, especially if you do have children and maybe you have a teenage child. That's probably up in the hierarchy food chain of the bedrooms. Linen closet on here. But let's make sure we get into the primary owner suite, because here we are back in this lovely jubbly loft area, and right off the loft area is the only bedroom. So the bedrooms, all the bedrooms, the remaining bedrooms on the second level, you go down here, but not for the primary owner suite. So you do have a little privacy in here, so it's a little bit nicer, tucked away out of the house. Absolutely ginormous bedroom. Look at that. Guys, this is big. This is a big bedroom. Look at that. I mean, I'm not really doing any justice, but there is so much space in this bedroom, and this is a king size bed. This would chew up a California king, absolutely no problem. I mean, guys, just look at the space between the bed and the end of the wall. You could absolutely California king it up in here. Look at this, same kind of distance. It's squared in the room, and you've got furniture on this side, and you still got space all over. You do, of course, have the tray ceiling. You got some can recess lighting up there, which is always nice. And then, of course, it has no fan. I do not know why builders do not put fans in bedroom. That's like a must-have. But I'm just nitpicking now. It's first world problems, right? Double window up here, really nice. Let's check out this shower. You ready to see this shower? This is what you've been waiting to see. Look at this shower. Absolutely gorgeous shower. That is a primary owner suite bathroom you can enjoy and be proud of, because this is killer. Coming in here, right up on the right hand side, double vanity. Now notice on this, I'll point it out just so it's not overlooked. That is the thicker quartz countertop, not the slim kind of level one that builders typically put in. You have the double vanity, black faucets. Look at the tile work in here. absolutely gorgeous. We have the morning glory room in here, and then of course we have the walk-in closet over there, which is a good size. We'll get to that in a second, but let's not brush past this because this is awesome. You've got the glass entranceway, so there's no door here. You just step right in to the shower. You've got this nice wall built up over here. You've got the window so all the neighbors can see you taking a shower. You've got the nice tile flooring in here. Ladies, we've got the bench for the leg shaving action going on. And we have two shower heads. So we have the rain head shower, which is right there. And then there's one built in on the wall over there. Really nice, and your controls are over here. Let's see if it's working. Yeah. Wasn't sure if everything was running, but it's running. I can attest. All right, so we've been through the bathroom, toilet. Let's check out now. Here's the closet. So this is where it gets kind of funky. So it kind of splits in two different directions. So when you come in, let me back out so you can see it a bit better. So you're coming through, you've got one side and there's a wall divider right here. And then on this side, you've got it's almost like the his and hers. This space on this side on the right, you could literally put a dresser in there. You could do more built-ins on this side. You could put a dresser in here, and then it wraps around on this side. I think this side is bigger, and it has the ability to really beef that space out because they've literally done nothing there. This size is a decent size. I mean, guys, this is your side. It's still pretty big. It's just not quite as big as that. All right, what do you guys think of this ensuite in general? You got the closet, killer bathroom, beautiful vanity, huge primary owner suite. I know what you're probably thinking. How much is all this gonna cost? All right, let's go ahead. I've got keys to the kingdom, literally, and I've got the new pricing sheet, and we're gonna talk what incentives we can get right now. All right, so I literally have the latest inventory, best deals possible. So let's just back up a little bit, and just the first floor plan that we went into, if you remember, was called the Sequoia. It's still 5 bedrooms, it's 4 bathrooms, it's a little bit under 2,900 square feet. Definitely flows differently than this house, has a different feel and vibe to it. Obviously this one is bigger, but there is some other areas in this house that specifically the others didn't. But the first house, the Sequoia, so there's 3 inventory homes available right now. And these pricing that I'm gonna give you right now is out the door pricing. So when builders typically talk about pricing, they have a base price of the floor plan, then there might be a lot premium depending on which lot you choose. And then there's updates that you wanna do to the house that you can go ahead and put your own fingerprint to it. So when we're talking about out the door pricing, that includes everything. So there's no additional costs on this. So the Sequoia has 3 inventory homes right now, and they've got one at $699,000. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about the incentives that the builder is offering, but that's an out the door pricing. There's 2 other properties that are available. One has that farmhouse exterior, and there's one that has a Tudor exterior. That elevation is more of a traditional style elevation, and those 2 go for $749. So for the last floor plan, it's either $699 or $749. So depending on which style, lot, etc., that's an out the door pricing. One's available, actually 2 available right now, and one's gonna be available in the back end of June. So literally any week now it's gonna hit if it's not already open. Now, this floor plan is called the Voyager. So I wanna give you some specifics on this. They've got 2 different elevation exteriors. They've got the same farmhouse, and they've got one that's called the French Country. Very fancy, right? So this one is same bedrooms, same bathrooms, same everything other than the square footage. And this is like right at 3,200 square feet. So we're jumping up about 350-ish square feet. So where does that square footage really go? Now, in my humble opinion, it's more about the feel, because there's no additional rooms in this house. It's just every room is just a little bit bigger, and it just really feels it. The only other area that really is the primary owner suite maybe, but that loft area is absolutely killer. And of course, you've got this area right behind my right shoulder where it has that guest suite, walk-in pantry. So it's just the same rooms, but just bigger out on here. So as far as the pricing on the Voyager, get this guys, you can get into a spec home that's ready now for $729,000. That's gonna be cheaper than some of the houses from the Sequoia on here. Now there's a couple of other ones that are available. So we've got one $729,000, $759,000, and then we've got one that's an absolute monster at $899,000. So there's a huge price bump on some of those premium lots. But again, those prices I just read to you are out the door pricing. Let's now just talk about incentives. So I had to write this down because there was a ton. So this builder went out and bought a bunch of rates, buy down packages that they pass on directly to their customers. If you are planning to use financing, it makes their financing package really attractive. And guys, and if I tell you what these are, right now you can get rates below 6%, so in the high fives. Really, really good rates in today's market where we're hovering in the high sixes. So at least a point and a half below what you're seeing right now on price on average, plus closing costs. Closing costs, I get this question all the time. I'm not a lender, I don't want to go into that swim lane too much, but just roughly speaking, around 3% of the purchase price is really what an estimation is on the closing cost. So if they're going to pay you a closing cost and give you a point and a half down as far as a buy down rate, and that's fixed, that's an absolutely amazing deal on here. So this location, the HOA around here, the communities, the offers, this Rosedale, Burgdale, just being minutes away from here. Absolutely fantastic. So guys, I hope this video really brings value to you. This is exactly why we're doing it. Now, if you want to see some more new construction options, I'm going to put a link to a playlist right here. So you've got two things you can do. Click that playlist, go ahead and watch some more home tours, new construction here in the Charlotte areas, pretty much all over Charlotte, including the South Carolina suburbs as well. So we really do range across the entire metro Charlotte area. Or if you want to go ahead and have a conversation with me, I'm going to put my contact information right below in the screen. Hit pause, write my phone number down and or email. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. And with that being said, I will see you around town, and God bless.